welcome back to War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. We're here on December 11, 1943 to see if we can do some... Oh, Matram is taken without a fight. We had some guys scheduled to assault, but they didn't... another subject. That's going to be handy for, further sub-activity. The Cha-22 did not try anything, or didn't find us, I should say. Alright, Rash. See, these are the ships I need to sink. I don't mind taking out the sub-chasers, especially if we don't get pinged, but, alright, he had a cargo ship in port here, and I'm really aiming for that, but it looks like we're gonna whiff. Maybe we get a stray bomb into it, but I could do a daylight raid, but I don't really have. Well, I opted not to. Let's just put it that way. I mean, if you want the truth, that was a decision. Oh, the tank. That's probably gonna sink. You win some and you definitely lose some. Ooh, carrying fuel. But we take 2 hits. That's not ideal. Hey, it didn't sink, but it's probably 2. It's highly unlikely that, with fuel burning, 2 torpedoes both hit, heavy damage. Yeah. So he's definitely flying around trying to spot us here in the East Indies, and that means I need to do some recon and try to find where those are flying out of. So I'm going to start looking around Mindanao, and then we'll look at other places further up. Smart of him to do that, because what are we going to do after Ternate? Surely we're going to go after Mindanao. We're doing some good work here with our anti-aircraft, but you always wish our anti-aircraft was 100% effective and his was 0% effective. I really like the skin model, some of this stuff. It can be effective, but it's not just completely devastating to the point of wiping out an air unit. So he has resources here in Militant, and I'm just trying to take these resources out. Now that's only 3 hits, so it's not much. He was tired of us bombing these ground troops, but we take some damage and finish off the zeros. Ooh, deadly here. So we swept the skies for ourselves. Did we wipe out that unit? Yeah, it's gone. That border unit. Not sure what it was doing parked here, but what you get for bombing daily. You put a big target on your back, which is what we did. It just occurred to me, is it possible that if you have something uh, entrained and it's railing and say it stops at a hex before the destination, if you bomb it, is it possible it flips it to combat mode? If so, maybe that's why it was just still sitting there. Because he was now there's that cargo ship, I hope. And with fuel in it. Yeah. Doing some spotting of our own and hopefully hitting some subs. I'm gonna have to find all my recon there and even pull some from the Central Pacific Theater. Start spotting and looking around at the Mindanao. Check all the bases and find those spotters, naval search planes. Oh wow, deliberate attack. What? I don't think this is going to go well as he hopes. He does have some tanks. And I'm not sure what a mixed brigade does a mixed brigade mean? Maybe they have, anyway, let's just go. Wow, he even lost some tanks. Okay, let's take a look. I'm a little nervous because we can get the 1 to 3 odds, but it's still possible to take some serious damage as he shreds us with his accuracy and firepower. In any case, he does lose 20 and several disabled. That's going to take him some time to recover. Well, it always takes me time. I don't know if he's going to have the same problems. Okay, so we lost quite a bit less. He's going to have to bring more to bear and probably bomb it a lot more. But he didn't, if you're looking at destroyed, he didn't lose too much in that context. Okay, there's nothing he can do but surrender the Naval Guard. So let's wrap that up. So that gets turned in. We do have some disablements, and now we can push on to Malang and start surrounding Surabaya. Now we can finish off this AF battalion. Wow, still not destroyed. He'll probably lose to attrition. Yeah, wiped out. Okay, so that secures that island, and then we can start exploring what we want to do next. So, as usual, I'll probably jump right into the 12th, or we'll see if we have anything interesting to talk about otherwise. All right, and we're back. It's the 12th of December, 1943. All right, the grayback was spotted by uh, an escort, so we didn't get a chance to get in there. All right, so this is a night attack. He's expecting it, so he has night fighters up. Let's see, we have 8 of these Liberator 2s. Let's see how many survive. Okay, all 8 of them survive. We do have a second group coming. So we destroy one in, self-defense, and the other group did not go. That's fine. I might have them go again tomorrow. The moonlight is high, so maybe we'll have some luck. Oh, are you kidding? These British subs. I am telling you, they have been completely worthless. Well, okay, I haven't done the statistics on it, but it feels like they've been completely worthless this whole game. And I feel like, look, if the odds were such that, let's say 50-50, right? Let's just use that number. If the odds were 50-50 and it was like 60-40, it's okay. It's not too out of line, but it's kind of like rolling six-sided dice, and all you need out of, let's say, 10 dice, you need 4 to be 3 or less. You just need 4 of them. I would be content getting 4 3 or lesses out of 10 six-sided dice. That's 40%. And well, 50%, but 4 out of 10. So, but you roll 0? Like all of them are 4 through 6. I would be like, what? I mean, the odds are certainly there to allow for all 10 of them to be 4, 5, or 6. But I would be frustrated. Like, seriously? But I'm thinking, if you were to play this whole game over again, everything could be flipped. Like, all the hits could be misses, all the misses could be hits. Now, I'm not saying if it's 50-50, then you might expect that. I don't think it's 50-50. I think there's a lot of factors, experience, morale, readiness, all these factors. Commander, maybe, whatever. But, I'm just baffled. Like you could say, well, maybe it's offsetting some early American successes even with Type 14s. I just don't know. I'm just my brain hurts over all this. I mean, the fact that the British have just really failed me time and time and time and time and time again. But we're still pushing on. Now, yeah, so I have a lot of recon going today. Nice. Our ASW aircraft are putting in some work. right there out of Monado. That's been a key base for ASW action. Um, but we're reconning a bunch of things because I want to I want to see what he has in the East Indies area. And also, maybe we're throwing him off, maybe not. Whoa, what's this? Come on, man. I don't remember sending you out there. Let's get back in line, people. So I probably have them on ground attack and scheduled to bomb something, and they were, the commander took over as their opponent was destroyed. I just have to check that. All right, so this AM, I was thinking, hey, why not? I don't expect to. I'm not going to use that fort, or that. I'm not going to go into that base and do anything from the sea. I mean, but I thought, why not knock this sub out of action? Now, what he's probably going to do, although it would be a bad idea, is put it in port here. But then I can just bomb that port and just really wreck that sub, like really sink it. So actually, this isn't a good place to be because either he puts in that port and repairs, or he tries to sneak away and um, runs out of luck. We'll see. I'm not hearing it sink, so. Come on, Americans, let's show the British how it's done. I'm not here. I don't know if that first one sank. This one, I'm not hearing it. So we'll see. All right, we're about to look at what we lost in the air. 5 to 8. Let's see what it is. 2 Tojos. We were only reported at 1. 2 Nels. Also only reported 1 flak damage destroyed there. And then a few others to ops. All right, and we lost a couple. Oh, man, just losing these. This Liberator 2 was shot up, I guess, enough by aircraft over Singora that it was reported as an air-to-air kill. Pilots. We're losing pilots at well, not always at a high rate, but it seems like every other day. Okay, we had 2 successful torpedoes, but they're not showing here as losses, not yet anyway. And there you have it. So let's take a look up here. Come on, man. It's just, I don't know. It's really, it's something I get over very quickly because, first of all, it's not the end of the war. It's not a tide turning event, but it's just the way time and time again, and I've seen it more like against a cruiser, battleship, the multiple cargo ships, a tanker, I think even just miss, 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 miss. I mean, I could go back all the turns and just make a log on the British subs, and maybe I'd be surprised. I'd say, whoa, they actually had 80% hit rate, or um, like out of two torpedoes fired, maybe you know 30% of all salvos fired detonated, exploded. I just think it would be way less than that. All right. I don't even. Again, the frustration isn't that I lost a major battle that I prepped for. It's just that this has been kind of a 2 year thing with the Royal Navy. So that I'm gonna try to drop it there and not keep stressing about it. Okay, so the AR arrived here. We got a couple of destroyer tenders. Let's disband these because the point was to get them here in port. We already have two other ADs, and that's fine. We To me, I'm trying to get these forward. If and I can always bring them over to the Southwest Pacific as well. But for now, I just wanted to get them forward, and I did for sure want a repair ship, but we already have one here. It's just to me, especially when you have a forward sub base like this, you can't have too many repair ships. Now in this case, you can't have enough because we have this thing on pier side. Repair ship won't do more than 9. More. The repair ship won't do any more than pier side will do. So yeah, we'll just have to. It is what it is. All right, but moving on, because I am gonna tell you I have. Well, I thought I had. Okay, here it should be. So I have this recon flying over Wake, and you can see that he has 14 auxiliary aircraft, and also because of my recon, I can actually probably have more accuracy on my bombings. And it looks like these guys are more or less ready to go. So we'll hit the airfield. I mean, zero fatigue. It's not 100% readiness on the aircraft, but we can do this and set. Oh, where's my brain? Set all level bombers. Let's look again here because I don't know what he has here. If he has an aircraft, last time we flew at 8,000, I thought it was okay. We'll find out this time. But I'm gonna hit the airfield again. Okay. Moving west slash southwest. Let's see. So I think I'm hoping to just capture this by proxy, but if I have to, I'll send a little commando team in there or something like that. I could also send a commando team. No, that's not a dot base. That's a minefield. But anyway, I could try to invade Peleliu. I have some guys with that as their primary target. So what I might do is go for Dead Hungus first, get my toehold here, and then maybe next go after this, cause this could get up to level 5 air capacity, which isn't like the best. But it would give us an opportunity to put aircraft here, like B-25s would be fine here, things like that. And then they could project out at least this far, quite easily. And so we could have complete air superiority out to Ulithi and then invade one of these bases, maybe Babel, but this is probably way overstacked. Yap or Ulithi. In fact, this is just a 6,000 man base. If he has this overstacked, then I guess that's his decision to like oversupply it as well because of the penalty. Also, my understanding when you have a base like this, you're gonna take more damage because it's like you're more exposed. All right, so we did fly so I flew recon all over this area. Now I'm gonna hit more bases. I'm gonna change it up. Like we hit these two bases and found no air units here. I'm gonna pick on a couple more bases. I'm gonna not right this second. I'm not gonna go through it while you're here and now, but I'm gonna pick a couple other bases and we're gonna try to find these air. He has air units somewhere out here spotting us. Um, Not real effectively actually, and so it could be, and it's hard. I don't think you can tell on this screen. So maybe we bomb Holo and see if we can destroy those two aircraft. I don't know what he has here, but some small task forces, or is that bad recon? We have overlapping search that didn't get more information than this, so we'll just keep trying to figure out stuff, and eventually, well, like I say, we're gonna invade this. He still only has a small force here. He's got a larger force at Davao, and he has some. I mean, certainly he's not. All of his divisions are tied up in Burma, Thailand, I reckon. But anyway, well, I expected, and I know, sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. So we've secured Celebes, Moluccas, and we're getting into position to launch our invasion of Dahangas. And we're moving from Probolinggo to Malang, and um, further to and then further to. I'm not going to immediately go to Surabaya. I'm going to cut the road links so that he can't get in and out. Not certainly not via rail. He could move because I don't have a lot here. I'm bringing more troops in, but they're going to take time to get in here. This is strategic moving because the road system here is not great, and I need to get these guys to Lumajang, and then I can bring in even more aircraft because the air capacity is already set to 4, and we can build up that airfield quite quickly. It's already at 4. This we just expanded it to 2. So I need more engineers in here, and we'll make it happen. We got things hopefully pouring in rather quickly. This is only aviation support, but that's okay. We can get B-25s here. I don't think we can fly. Well, we can't very successfully fly B-24s out of here. But if I measure, I think I really need to get engineers here, get it to size 6 so we can get some B-24s flying out of here uh, to hit Palembang. And also we could recon from here, so that's good. All right. But that said, what I was saying is, I think these guys are halfway to Probolinggo, and this commando was almost there. We'll just flip it to combat. They'll enter it, capture it, and then we can figure out what to do with these guys next time. This doesn't have a full unit just yet. And this also, we're trying to bring these guys in by air, and then we can get it moving and in position to assist with our push. I am still trying to grab what I can from the rest of these units. See, I got stuff scattered all over the place. Well, this is here in full position, and I mean it's full. There's nothing elsewhere, and this Australian core, it's not all here. So we're just still bringing in more things. So yep. All right. Well, and this is one of the things, I've got like all sorts of shipping in this area, just moving back and forth and up and down. Um, Tournai, I wanted to move these guys back to uh, Java, but I need the shipping here at Hollandia. So I'm sending them back down here because we've got like uh shoot, we have less than I thought. Where's all my stuff? Well, anyway, I'll figure it out. I'll have to organize a little bit more, I think, and make sure we have all the pieces in place for this invasion that I'm trying to do. But anyway, um, I mean, one division should be enough to push this guy out. And then I've got a ton of stuff that's scheduled for Davao as well as Cagayan. And then we can just start getting in here and doing all sorts of crazy things. Uh, so yeah, once I secure Dudhangus, I think it's just a matter of getting the reinforcements in here. Now okay, so I need to bring and I will bring uh, there are some engineers I'm bringing. Well, artillery, combat engineers, that's good enough. We've got a USA base force. I'm probably going to, this says it's at target. I'm probably going to snag some of this stuff, maybe the second US Fighter Command. Bring it in to Dead Hangus. I don't know. I kind of want, hmm. I'm torn, but I think that's what I'm going to do. The second U.S. fighter, and that'll allow me to, and then of course engineers, and that'll allow me to build this base up to where, at least air capacity 2, have plenty of fighter cover, and then from there it's like there's no way he's going to keep me down after that. I think the U.S. barges aren't very good for moving troops because I think they mostly carry cargo only. So I don't know how that works, but all right, I'm kind of rambling. We got this AVD. Let's park it here. Um, does he see it? Yeah, that's fine. So we'll disband it here, and I have a U.S. Um, I think these guys I was going to move in here. We can have these. The thing I love about these AV ships, these seaplane tenders, is you can really, even with a zero air capacity base, you can have these float planes doing some serious work. And so if I could get these guys up here, especially January when I've got drop tanks. I still don't know what the extended range is for those. But we can, get some, let's see, we have a range, well, that's from Banyuwangi, but I think we can get up to up to here, observing Kuching, past Kuching and things. In fact, let's do that real quick. Wrong place. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put some pilots in there. Let's do. I'm not gonna be able to bring all of them because we got some aircraft. We'll get that repaired up, but let's just get them over here. I'll just select on map because I don't want to sit here and try to dig for this base. Okay, so let's go naval search, and I think I'm gonna just do 40 for now because we don't want to just totally wear these guys out. And 250 to 90, I think we need to go, let's do 300, see how that goes. All right, I'm gonna bump it a little bit to the right here, probably just one. Well, then we can see, actually this is, yeah, I'm gonna bump it one to the right. I don't think he's gonna be going, this isn't the same as when he was doing his offensives where he was going to be doing stuff, maybe bringing ships. I don't care about Christmas Island IO, but we'll be able to observe Batavia from here, Oosthaven. But look at that, Benkolen all the way up, Linga, all, up here to Jambi. See all this, Kuching. Once we get drop tanks, we'll be able to see all the way probably up to Singapore and overlap up here to North Borneo. So this will be nice. I like it. And then of course we're gonna take Surabaya. We're gonna push up here. We're gonna have even more range. It's gonna be eventually we'll get to where these are touching. Our we're gonna interlock our naval search. Um, And Borneo, I think for now, my strategy is to ignore it. It'll be the thing that I bypass. And, if I have bases up here, especially if I can get Puerto Princesa, then it'd be nice to get Balabak, and then I can anything that tries to come in here and grab resources or oil, it'll be sunk. So unless it's got carrier escort, so this might be nice to take. But even like I say, Puerto Princesa with extended range, we might get in here. But maybe Balabak is something I should keep my eye open for. Now, of course, I think there's oil. I say, of course, nope, no oil over here. Some resources here we destroyed with our heavies. Um, Billeton. Now, we didn't do any recon since. I don't know how much damage we did. I think we had 2 bombs hit there. There's some resources here he's picking up. Um, so yeah, I gotta get some heavies here quickly. But anyway, so yeah, we got work to do. Okay. Again, just to recap, again, I am still trying to find where his um, naval search aircraft are. All right. Now let's take a look at Burma, Thailand, and we're shuffling, trying to okay, so he's running away. Look at that. Look at that. All right, tanks. You guys are fast, hopefully. Let's send. You know what? Let's get these Americans some um, action and 54, 55. Let's send the 50th. Okay. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. I heck with it. He can't get in. He can't get up here quicker than we can get back. Because this is really slow right here. So even if he has like armored group moving up, it's going to take him like 2 or 3. It'll probably take him 3 days to get over here. We'll take 1 day here, destroy him, and 1 day back. Um, I have no idea what he's doing. My guess is maybe he's trying to get up here and cut off our supply path. All right. But yeah, shuffling units in this area, trying to build up something, and just not moving hardly at all. Like the movement speed is just so poor. It's just taken eons for anything to happen here. Um, I mean, I've moved stuff off road before. It just feels like this hex here is taken like months to get through, and I guess that's probably not the case. But I mean, all this is jungle rough, and I guess I'm used to moving through jungle. There is a little jungle rough. It just seems like moving from Lato to here is quicker than it's been just to get out of this single hex. But it's probably just my imagination, and because have high anxiety to get things moving here. Um, so yeah, because these Chinese troops are about to get hit hard. Now we have a little bit of forts going. Anyway, I'm just getting long-winded. Let's check these guys. We got the air supply that just is not enough, but we also have the carrier escorts parked here. We'll probably load up on these cruisers, merge them in here, and let's go. I'm ready. Let's make it happen. We'll escort with P-51s on the first leg of the journey because they can get out to 9. And maybe when we get out in this area and ready to make our final entrance into Port Blair, we'll get P-38s covering. And yeah, this is going to happen. I'm pulling the trigger. And moving into China, yeah, there's no sense in like delaying, and it seems like he's bombing with only like 40, 30, anyway, like a squadron. So he doesn't have the carriers aren't here anymore and so forth. Um, Now China is static. We all know that. I was just going to comment like there's some aggressive things I would do. I thought there are sometimes he's aggressive where I think he wouldn't be, and there are times when he's not aggressive when I feel like would be a good time to be aggressive. Um, I'm tempted to make a push here. What do you think? Because I think he might have a division there, but do is are 3 corps worth a division? I don't know. Um, what is this? 66 Chinese Corps. Oh, that's just weird. I don't know what to make of that. Maybe there's nothing to make of it. Let's do this. You know what? Let's do this. Boom. 60, and if we upgrade this, then I'll push in. If we don't, then I'll wait. Still, I think that's okay. Um, all right, and what else we got? I kind of want to go ahead and upgrade where I can, although I mean, I've got plenty of Chinese Rifle Squad 43. I think the biggest problem is supplies. So I think probably the thing to do is to, as these corps reconstitute, rebuild them and put 43 troops in them here. Um, so you know what? I know this is a smaller corps. Do I want to? I don't really want to build that one out. Yeah, let's build it. Let's go. So this guy, he's here at Chungking. Let's just build him out, fill him out and give him, the best troops and we can always get him in the front somewhere and then pull someone back to do the same thing. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pretty much wrap it up here, but you can kind of see, and I'd like to know if I were to take this division and make it into this 6th Corps, along with the other units of it. I'd like to my curiosity is if it would be pretty impressive or if it's just a generic Chinese Corps. And right now it's on garrison duty anyway, so we might just leave it at that. But also I'm built. I'm trying to get these. Come on, work with me here. Trying to get the 7th Indian Division together. Okay, good. So this battalion just arrived, I believe, and then I want to get this. We already have the other components of this convening at a destination. And what is that destination? Let me double check. Chittagong. So let's do the same with this. Everybody's railing here. We're going to combine and then we're going to fill it out and then get it in the front lines because, we need all the troops we can get right now. So, all right. Well, that's the gist of the things I wanted to talk about. And I'm going to jump off and we'll see you next time as we prepare to get ready for the 13th and move forward. Keep moving forward. Thanks, everyone, for joining me. We'll see you next time. Bye.